Since I have been part of this meditation, group meditations also, that time onwards, my anger issues, I feel like I don't even remember when last time I got angry on someone or anything. We use the word perfectionist or something like that. That some things has to go the way I thought it is to be. Then Chandra sir has said that sometimes the beauty of things are not just the way we want, but beyond than that, or something like that. That kind of feeling I'm experiencing every day. In fact, you can say every hour of my life.
I've been doing this 21 days like regularly, and I have seen some benefits like much more calmness in my demeanor, and I have much more confidence than I had before, because before I joined meditation, I lacked a bit self-confidence and was always doubting myself that I would be able to do certain things in life. So I think this really has helped me gain that confidence and reduce self-doubt.
So the awareness that what I am thinking has increased a lot. My concentrations improved over my studies. Like usually at first, I am a 90% student. I used to score around 90%, but still I didn't have that impacted concentrations, or I didn't have that interest in studies. But now, since my awareness towards thoughts has increased, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm thinking.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 5, day 30 of the nature program. Yesterday, we learned about learning to doing to being state, how meditation helps us to get into the being state. Request Chandra sir to take over for today's topic. Thank you.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Good afternoon, evening. So we talked about how meditation is helping during week 2, I think week 1 or week 2. Scientifically speaking, how it's helping the body get relieved of the stress. And a scientific understanding of it generates the body, energy in the body. Relieves stress, so body gets better health, moves us away from that fight or flight mode. Fight or flight mode means moves us away from operating in the emergency mode. Emergency mode is always a mode of heightened awareness. You have to make the body work hard. Emergency, you're dealing everything as emergency. Meditation is naturally eliminating the stress, which by now many must be noticing. That we're not just getting super worried anymore of any deadlines, unfinished tasks, people not listening to things anymore. They may not listen. We don't get super excited just because they didn't listen to us. All of them naturally means that the stress is less in the body. We don't worry about things unnecessarily. We don't project things unnecessarily. So it is bound to show its effect on the body in the form of greater health. But the body decay is also happening. By default, everything that is there, physical in nature, slowly decays. The default nature is for anything that is there is to slowly decay. Yeah, there is so much of so many forces are there coming to there so many forces are at play. Speaking at micro level, the atoms are the change their shape and structure. Free radicals, the electrons that are there, which give the definition and a shape or a property for a given element. They are there around the nucleus as an orbiting. Now they keep shifting orbits, so they keep changing, transforming from one to the another. An element becomes something else. When the electron shift orbits, it no longer has those 2 electrons, 3 electrons, 4 electrons for a given element. So it keeps changing. So the chemical composition is changing then for an underlying substance. Electrons are unstable due to various things in the forces that are there. And so then the underlying element changes, and so then the chemical composition underneath changes. And so one of the effects of that is that aging, decay. The cells die, but of course the process of consciousness, life is there to reproduce, regenerate cells. Cells die, cells regenerate. 1,000,000 cells die every second. 1,000,000 cells are produced every second in this body. 1,000,000. If you include the immunity cells, red blood cells, which are fundamentally generate a lot of immunity to support it, then the number is much bigger. But 1,000,000 cells that are directly part of different organs are produced and then dying. They are there every second, they produce, and every second that many are regenerating. Cells go. But consciousness, as long as there is also trying to reproduce the cells. What mechanism is there that the reproduction is happening? While the interference of the forces around, which is causing the cells to morph, the decay process fundamentally is there. Now, the fundamental decay is there, so degeneration of the cells happening, but regeneration, for it to happen, now, if we interfere in the way this whole system is functioning, then the regeneration is not adequately happening. Common sense. If we interfere, if a car will run on petrol, but you put diesel in it, we're interfering in the way it should run, and of course, then it's going to go to some extent, and somewhere it's going to cease. It'll be suboptimal in functioning the moment you put diesel into it. And many things happen, a lot of impurities, so then things will start getting clogged because it's not designed for it. At the same way, the body decay is happening when we interfere. That interfere is thought, a wrong thought, stressful thought. And so the first thing, dear friends, is that because meditation reduces stress in the body, unwanted thoughts are removed, stress is reduced, because when stress is reduced, that chemical cortisol is removed from the bloodstream. There are many other chemicals that are there going into the bloodstream to keep us alert, active, and a lot of other things that are required to support us in a stress mode, to protect our body in a stress mode. All of those chemicals are sitting in the bloodstream, especially the cortisol, as they say in the research, is interfering into several aspects of reproduction, regeneration. Number one is our skin. Number two is the DNA mechanism where there is cell reproduction happens, and every cell duplicates itself into 2 and 3 and 4. Basically, every time cell duplicates itself into 2. Then that again duplicates, again duplicates, again duplicates. That's how cells multiply. That's one way. Another way is that cells morph. Cells morph. There are some vanilla cells, like a vanilla ice cream, put any coating changes. So there are cells like that, stem cells they're called. They also produce in the body, and then they take a position as a skin cell, or a liver cell, or a brain cell, depending on the way the necessity is. Body has that mechanism too. They are like general supply of resources that are there. In case a specific organ is not able to replicate its cells to become stronger or to supply the decay and arrest the decay, then the stem cells come into picture. It sends some extra soldiers there to take guard as that new role there. It's got that beautiful backup mechanism is there. The cell replication process, the second thing, when we have this cortisol, the cell replication process also seemed that it gets impaired because of an effect of this cortisol being there constantly in the bloodstream. And third thing is that the deep sleep that refuses to happen, I don't know, because of this alertness of the stress, we don't go into the deep sleep states. The delta states are very important for something else to also happen, for the body to have the regeneration capability. There are 3 or 4 or many other ways that this stressful thought is impairing the body's functioning. On the skin, it's called elastin and collagen. There are 2 proteins. The cells are the elastin and collagen. Now, these chemicals, when they're interfered into by the cortisol, elastin, the skin is elastic. It's not soft, it should be elastic. So what happens as we age, it's becoming, and you pull it and then it doesn't go back. Elastic. Elasticity is missing. Then we say skin is aging. Wrinkles form. That elasticity, that elastin, collagen, they're there in the creams that we apply. Meditation, you come into meditation, don't apply the creams anymore, not necessary. Meaning the inner radiance is growing, is so calm from inside, the body naturally is radiating that energy, and so then glow happens. And so then skin elasticity, smoothness, all of that, the texture, the radiance that has come from collagen. Elasticity has come from elastin. Now these getting interfered, that goes away. So when stress is not there, then you seem to be having a better texture, skin, smooth, and still seems to be glowing, radiating, all that good stuff. We want the body to work with us for as long as we want to live. There are infinity of possibility in the spiritual scientific mindset. When you look at those 5 principles, so there are infinity of possibilities. And so then we want to live a life of unlimited, go on experiencing everything about experience, and body also must support it, right? But it is also designed to support if we don't interfere into it. And so then the skin is great. The cell duplication, reproduction, it's called telomeres, which is they are like the end caps. You have to take a shoelace in a DNA, shoelace you take, and then the end caps are there. They're always because otherwise this disintegrates, right? The lace disintegrates, so put a cap at the end of the lace. Now those, like that is called telomeres at the end of these chromosomes in a DNA. And so now those telomeres, what they've noticed is that when you have too much stress, they seem to shrink in size. When the telomeres is shrinking, cell's ability to duplicate is reducing apparently. When stress is there, telomeres seems to naturally shrink. It's natural. Stress is there for everybody's happening. For a period of time, due to the aging process, due to that free radicals and stuff, it's also shrinking. With meditation, first of all, the cortisol is not there, skin is getting better. That means other organs are also getting better. Just an example, right? And the second thing is the telomeres length. The notice for long-term meditators, the length of the telomeres seems to be just staying intact. I don't remember if it grows, whatever the research was, but definitely it's not shrinking. That means we have the ability to go on for longer and duplicating cells. That means our body is going to support and stay there for longer and longer and longer. Longevity. 50 years becomes 60 years, 60 years becomes 80 years, 80 years become 100 years. Many things can happen. At least the physical mechanism to support is there. Now, whether somebody wants to stay, live, or want to feel like I've done enough here, so let me move on to the next company, next job, next life, that's a different thing. But the physically, the limitation must not exist. And so body is designed when you don't interfere. So is the case different. The third thing is that when stress is removed, we all go into this delta deep sleep state. In a meditation, we're going into that state. The deep sleep state where there is many hormones are produced in delta, one of them, and especially when you are going into the empty states, also empty states, where melatonin chemical is produced. Melatonin and serotonin, 2 chemicals. One is a day chemical to keep the bodies going great, and the night chemical, melatonin, which is working to rejuvenate the body. That melatonin produces when mind is going empty, mind is becoming inactive, the restful states. That's produced, but mind has to go restful, right? That means all these unwanted thoughts have to disappear. All that deep negative personality must go. The reactive personality must go. And when they're not there, mind is resting, the melatonin is higher, and then we're going to the delta states, and then so then they notice that this fountain of youth chemical is produced plenty in the delta state. Now, this is fundamental. This is fundamental to the body functioning, coming from the pituitary gland, which is the gland that is fundamentally driving all other function of the body. Support from pineal gland, which is to do with the meditation. Meditation is doing something with the pineal gland. That midbrain, which is getting active for us, energetic. We feel sensation here, we feel sensation all over the head, everywhere, because the middle of the brain, the pineal gland, is getting active with meditation, which is giving a lot of direction, support to the pituitary, which is staying in the body. These two are like cousin glands, they work together closely. So this fountain of youth chemical is produced plenty, according to the research. Again, I encourage people to look at exploration of consciousness institute.org, eocinstitute.org, to know more, to get into the research articles and all, because they quote all of that and they quote the source and this and that. So you can go and then, of course, do research. Somebody wrote a big book on telomeres. How our cells are replicated. And then, so then what's happening to what's the meditation is doing? So for long-term meditators, again, as stress is less, so we go into the delta states regularly, this fountain of youth chemical is produced. So then, by definition, we must have adequate supply of that chemical for the body to continue to grow, growth hormone. So various aspects, and I think of like a protein, it supports growth of overall body, bones, everything. So like that, dear friend, there are many other reasons of why meditation is helping us to go longer, to be more youthful, more energetic, to continue to experience. Our physical body, which is the current reality, must also support us. The environment is telling you, oh, you're becoming old, because they'll come and see, okay, double chin is there or something is there. You're becoming old. Now, if the body supports, and they stop saying it, the body is supporting a regular meditation, calm, peaceful, and then body seems to be staying the way it is 10 years ago to now. How many people have experienced that, by the way? Those of you now who have been meditating feel that youthfulness is gained into your body, the way you look, feel, all of that. How many of you experience that? What's youthfulness? Being very energetic, feeling very confident about it. And the skin and the body is also supporting for us to be that. Because why is it important? It's more important to continue to experience life. You can write in the chat. All right, friends. So all of this is there. So this meditation is building, removing stress and increasing health, increasing energy, increasing longevity and youthfulness. Then should we or not continue on this practice? Of course, all the material nature, that what we see is what is real, is always pursuing us, always making us forget the invisible aspect, what to do. Out of sight, out of mind. The moment it's not in front of us, it's out of mind. So we forget. And so then we miss the point. And so then we keep missing out onto doing our meditation practice every now and then we say, okay, not now. Because what is there in front is what is real. And so that's how we think. And so then it's easy to get distracted. And of course, we are trained to look at instantaneous result, instantaneous gratification. Instant gratification, meditation seems to take its own time to make things happen. Nothing is overnight, but it is doing it nicely and below. We're going to figure this out, dear friends. The more we keep coming back to these sessions, the more we stay inspired. That's why it's important, supporting yesterday's session that we talked about learning, doing, being. The knowledge is important, it must stick well. And so then the more knowledge is there, of course, the inspiration is there, then the meditation will be practiced without a miss. Let's go into meditation once again, dear friends. Relax yourself. Sit comfortably. We are practicing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to rest the mind of the thousands of thoughts that are there. That restless mind should become a restful mind. And so goal is to rest the mind. And resting the mind is to empty the mind. And how do we do it? We simply, with our eyes closed, we observe our natural, normal breath. As you see in this picture, anybody new, welcome. And see in this picture, sit down with your legs crossed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, and closing your eyes. If you're wearing spectacles, remove them, and then close your eyes. So this is the posture. Sit comfortably. Your backs need not be erect, straight. It can just take that comfortable support also. And then be in a comfortable posture, and then with your attention anywhere on the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows, put your attention there with your eyes closed and observe your normal, natural breath, the way it is, the breath. And observe your natural breath. Slowly, slowly, thoughts come down, and the mind becomes empty. And the mind is becoming empty. You may experience something involuntarily, maybe total emptiness, maybe some kind of sensation, movement, energetic feelings, or dreamlike states. Many things may happen. Witness them, observe them. As the mind is becoming empty, as you're observing your breath, as the mind is becoming empty, many things will happen. Observe them. In case at any given time you have thought and you know you're thinking actually, then go back and do the process again. That is to start observing the breath at that point, and then again go into empty states, called breath mindfulness meditation. Before we do this, we're doing a small process called heart elevation. Just follow my guidance for this, which will take us into the deeper breath mindfulness meditative states, or empty states. Relax yourself. Sit comfortably, relax your body. Scan your body from head to toe. Relax. Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. Press your attention on your sacred heart. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seed of all emotions, nurturing all life. With its energies of wow, gratitude, compassion, and you recollect an experience from your past, from your present, or from the vision of your future, of enormous gratitude, appreciation, kindness, and care. Relive that moment and feel that emotion. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everybody on this planet. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Feel that energy flowing in to all things and everybody to help them heal, to help them become a greater versions, love, compassion, kindness, appreciation are all the ways. Become coherent with each other. We're all deeply interconnected aspects of energy. become aware of the emptiness, the blackness, where there's no body, where there's no thing. As you merge into your breath, all emptiness is energy. The quantum energy field of limitless possibilities. The field of unbounded wisdom. The more you stay aware of this emptiness and energy, the more you receive from it. aware of that emptiness, that blackness, the field of energy, a field of connection. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, the more you tune in to the abundance of the energies of love, compassion, empowerment, energies of the mystic. Or whatever that you intend your wakeful time. Into the emptiness of yourself. Receive your greater mind. Friends, let's express gratitude. It's truly an honor and privilege to be living this life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. And you express gratitude to your parents, your teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everyone. Be grateful for this grand nature, the birds, the fish, and the animals. To everything you use, the technology, the system, the company, the governments, and to yourself, to your body, and to this quantum field of energy in this universe are helping us experience this beautiful life. Gratitude is the ultimate receivership. Experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? Like whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. Then open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Enjoy the session. Do you have any announcements, Richa, today?
Yes, sir. About the practitioner quiz number 4. All those participants who have registered for practitioner quiz, for practitioner certificate will be receiving quiz 4 today in their email IDs. So please take some time and attempt it. Only one announcement, sir.
Okay. Wonderful. Today, we'll utilize the time for Q&A. Before that, there is when children meditate, amazing things can happen because children have young children. They don't have any prejudice. They don't have any rigid ideas. There's a short video that Savitha Reddy and one of our friends, madam is there, yesterday she was talking about it, that she did a small session to a group of children, and they had just an amazing set of experiences just in that very short session, very first session, without necessarily explaining to them a lot of detail of what happens in meditation. Chandra, do you have that video?
Yes, sir. I'll play that video now, sir.
I'll watch that. I thought it's pretty cool to see that how you can tune into various frequencies. When they talk about these, when you go into empty states, automatically many things happen. So while we may be waiting for him to play that video, if anybody has questions or okay, so got it.
At the middle, I felt like first I felt like having many thoughts. Middle, I felt like I was in the universe, out of universe, or I was flying in the sky. Next, I came back to the thoughts.
Very good.
Like 5 seconds, I was flying.
You are flying. Very nice. Very nice.
I
Yes.
feel very happy and refreshed, and I saw a beautiful picture, which was a girl meditating on a pink mat, and she was behind her was a spring pink tree. She was sitting on a mountain. The mountain had snows on the top, and behind her was full of nature, and down were 2 temples.
Wow, that is amazing. Amazing experience, Rishi. Yes.
I felt that I was in the space. I was touching all the planets, and I felt that I was when I felt like when I was next to Jupiter, I was small as a dot.
Wow.
Smaller than a dot.
Very nice.
And I felt that all my friends are the planets.
Wow, very nice.
I felt invisible, and what my heaviness of my body was like everything was gone. Like I was feeling free,
Okay.
and I was not having weight. First, I got many thoughts in my mind, and between I got a bit sleepy, and then I got free and a bit coldness.
Okay.
Like feeling a bit everything is vintage over here, and some pictures came in my mind, like I'm praying, and there was full greenery around. Many lily flowers were there, and the mograss and some flowers were there, and roses, and where all the flowers, the fresh air and all that.
Very good. Very good. Very nice experience. Yes.
Until I and my dog went to planet and saw all the planets.
You and your dog went to planets. Very nice. How were the planets? What they were doing?
They were talking.
They were talking to you. Very nice. You came now, no? Next time.
Until I was free and picture was coming in my mind. I was in the space, I was saying Earth.
You were in the space and you were seeing the earth. Very good. Very good. Awesome experiences. Yes.
And I felt very cold when I went near Neptune. hurt when I went near the sun. I felt like I was burning out.
Okay.
Auntie.
You should tell only real experiences. Okay.
Auntie, I saw Elzin in the aeroplane.
Oh, is it? Very good.
Auntie, at the middle after I was flying in the universe, I felt that my mother was scolding me very badly while I was flying up there. Auntie, I had a very refreshing nature around me and the perfect weather for me.
Very good. Very good.
Me too, and I'm feeling refreshed now.
You're feeling refreshed now?
I was so the heaviness what on my brain was after coming over here. Before I started the meditation, I was feeling heaviness in my head and brain. At the middle of the meditation, I feel whole body free. Now it's calm and cool, and I'm feeling proper.
Okay.
I said that all my friends were on the planets, they were stuck inside the planets.
They were stuck inside the planets. Very good. So, did you all like the experience?
Yes.
Do you want to do it every day?
Yes. Every day? Yes.
Do you want to do it every day?
Yes.
Who all wants to do every day? Practice every day.
Auntie, before sleeping, I do today. Yeah.
Very good.
Before sleeping.
You want to do?
Auntie, I don't feel sleepy when I'm.
Okay. Of meditation for children. The creative abilities, as you can see, are freely flowing. Many of them could be experiences that truly are just seeing. So actively they are free to experience things when they go into meditation. A wonderful difference. You must make children of that age to sit down, 5 years and above. 5 years and above, 5-10 minutes. Is madam there who did this session yesterday? There was her name, Tanuja madam. There. And Savita Reddy, she there. So 5 years and above, we introduce it. It for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. They only have to just sit down with the eyes closed very early, means just eyes closed. Slowly over a period of time, after 8 years, 9 years, then okay, observe the breath also. Initially, just closing the eyes is sufficient to remove thought. Beautiful difference, so thank you. Would like to share an experience? There's no questions. Somebody is not shared. We are into 5th week, 30th day. I was telling Vani, hey, so another 10 days of this program is over. My work is less. The 30th day, before we realize the 10 days will go. And so those who wanted to express, this is the time to express. This program is also a way to lose the fear of speaking in public. Expression. Half the time we don't claim what we need is because of lack of expression. And we already have built up enough courage. I can tell you that much. With 30 days of meditation, it builds so much courage to go and then express, drop the fear. And so what are we waiting for? So please do share. Please do share. Question or a comment, compliment, anything. So
we have Hemulata. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning everyone, and good evening to mentors and masters. This is Hema. Sir, I am doing the meditation from last 5 months onwards. Previously, I was lot of stress and I don't have calmness and I used to shout on others, everyone. But now, after 5 months, I am full of calmness and in my house also there is no happiness at all previously. But now it's all of them are doing the meditation and now it's an happiness. We are having a lot of happiness at home. In the office also we are lot I am calm and I don't have stress also. I am very thankful to this. Really, when it will be over, means 40 days program is over, means I am waiting for another session. When it will be when it will be starting. I am thankful, really thankful to the universe and for the CEO, Buddha CEO Foundation.
Wonderful, Hemlataji.
Thank you, sir.
Please give it to many more. I'm sure you're doing it. But you constantly think
Yes,
about
sir.
acting to somebody or the other every day. Okay. The beautiful thing is that if we have an intention to say, today I'm going to teach to 5 people will show up. If we say 10, then 10 will have to show up. It all depends on how much that we think and how much intention we have. It's all that matters. With how much awareness. I did a one-day workshop here on Sunday, and I was asking people and said, okay, you just think of something, like Richard Bach thought about seeing a bird feather. By the time he finished his lunch, he saw a bird feather flying by. So make an intention and see what happens for you. Come back and tell me in the next 1-2 days, because the first time they're doing meditation came in. So one madam told me, yesterday she comes on Sunday, the workshop, yesterday is Monday, right? She comes and says, you know what, I thought about a certificate that my son must receive so that we can apply. Normally it takes 6 weeks. I just thought about it. I want to experiment and see what you're saying comes. So Sunday, she thought about, Monday evening, she comes and tells me, we received the certificate. It takes normally 6 weeks. It happens. Yes, Richard.
Thank you. We have Dinesh here. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, each and everyone, so for this opportunity. So I just want to share a few miraculous things happened during this stint. Actually, before that, like it's been like more than 50 days I've been practicing from the regional thing, and started this 21 days. Also, I'm doing evening sessions and also morning session. Before this, I've done in my corporate, which they introduced, Buddha CEO, like it was like 4 to 5 months back. Then I had a cut between because due to tremendous work pressure. So after that, it's been like continuous 40 days consistency and all those stuff, and started reading books also. Thanks for the wonderful sessions and wonderful experience that I'm doing for. So the miracles, what are the things happened to me? Like I used to take training to the other people, like corporate trainings, like IT technology trainings, like late night, like 9:30 to 10:30. One of the day, like I was like a total migraine, like I was not able to sit and do. It was like 9:20 p.m. It was very heavy and it was very hitting me at the back and the front of my head. So I did have just 5 minutes. So what I did is I just lie down on my bed, manifested, thinking that's it. It will. I was like taking the classes at 9:30 sharp without the head, and the classes will do good. So just 2 to 3 minutes manifested, and within next fourth minute, it was already solved, and I was very refreshed. That day, that class, it was used to be like 1 hour, and it prolonged to 1.5 hours. It was very good session. We had a very good rapport and many things we had discussed. I explained them many, and they were very happy with the sessions as well. So that's the thing that actually happened. So that's the power of manifestation. I could sense it, and the power of the mind and body. and also many things. There was a little bit alignment between my boss who was joined recently. When we joined the new company, both joined the same thing. The mindset was a little bit different, and there are many things like I was not having a better rapport and many things happening. And I manifested that it should happen. I'm getting a good feedback, and they're understanding my work and whatever I do. I stretch long hours for them and provide those things, and it happened things as well. So I wanted to stretch this service to many other people. I'm just engaging with many other people. I also visualized there is a 25 years ladies association my grandmother is doing. I also visualize making them, bringing this meditation to them. I did few other rehearsals also to how to speak to them and other stuff. So hopefully, if I get permission, I'll be able to take the service to them, and then they're all like old age people. I think they would require these things, meditation in their last stages to move forward. So that's it. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Chandra sir.
Fantastic. Your very thought is so beautiful.
And I'm feeling the things of oneness now. Like whenever I see myself in others, so that there is someone like shouting or something, I won't shout to myself, right? So I stop and I stay calmness. So that's what the wonderful things are happening around. So that's it.
When we really good to hear your stretch it to any level. Just thinking about an alignment with boss, yes. Alignment with a greater group, yes. Alignment with even bigger. It's all developing enough awareness to make use of it. Right? We can stretch it to any level. At old age, what happens when we are going into sleep with a lot of fear? We saw some horror movies, this and that, fearfully we're going into sleep. What happens? We had horrible dreams. The whole night is going to be horrible, potentially. Same thing happens at death. If you don't have clarity and we are fearful, if we are attached to many things, and then we are crossing over to the other side, then the life on the other side is also the same, because it's carrying within half knowledge. We don't have adequate knowledge, and we are going there without proper understanding that there is life continuity, that life beautifulness is there for me on the other side, because what we intend is what we create. After Grihasthashram, that's why there is something called Vanaprastha Ashram. The 4 Varnas. Brahmacharya Ashram means learning a lot. Learning the knowledge of the Brahma, to be as Brahma. Brahmacharya, doing the actions of Brahma, be in that. And so initial stage is all about learning, education. Right education should be there. How to live must be there. Our meditation is helping us to learn all of it. Not just occasion alone. Then goes Grihasthashram. So we experience life. Grihasthu. So we are there. Experience life beautifully. Then at some point, we Vanaprastha, so we retreat a little bit and then relearn again all of it. As Grihasthashram is sort of making us constantly get back into body being the real, the illusionary world. Because Vanaprastha Ashram is where we withdrawing to learn and explore the faculty to explore ideas of notions of what is life after death, what is there, understand the big picture of who am I, all of that. Now, it is stated as one after the other, but it's not one after the other. All are happening all the time. Why one after the other? So when people thought, okay, it's one after the other, so I should just be Grihastha, not do any of these meditations. When I get retired or something, that time I'll look at into Vanaprastha, go and start opening what is Bhagavad Gita and all that. But that's not true, because we want to lead the life greatly, and then we take that parallel. Then sannyasa ashram is there to go and then do service. So this knowledge of what happens after life, how great my life has been, coming back and then just looking into it, and then feeling sad, and then saying that, okay, I should have done this, why did my life wasted? All of that understanding must disappear. And I said, be satisfied with what has happened, and then welcome that death or the life after life. And if you go with that understanding, like a night is great when you go with a hopeful, a lot of hope, and then and good intention. When you go in there, that it gets manifested for us. That we say it, the same thing. When you go when you're embracing, transitioning, you must have the right knowledge. So this knowledge must be given to everyone. They must go, and then everyone must have this fullness when they're transitioning. It's so important for introducing this to everyone, including senior citizens too. And many of us, we know that when they introduced, many people said my second life, they started living life again. So many said at 60, 70, hey, this is a fresh lease of life for me. I'm beginning to live again. So that means they're going on for much longer. The longevity is happening again because the thought has changed. Not just the body has changed, the thought has changed, which is by far the biggest reason why we can stay longer, go longer, is because thought. Okay, friends. So thank you very much for joining. So we will see you all tomorrow again, 7:30. I'm traveling to Delhi today. So we have some sessions. So those in Delhi, it will be good to meet you somewhere or the other. You can reach out to your facilitator. But we do have a workshop on Saturday, 1 day, full day workshop on tools for manifestation. So it'd be a good idea to come together to group meditations for those from Delhi. Have a wonderful day.
Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, I am. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet as I listen.
Lata madam is in your town. I don't know if she's still there.
Hello, sir.
Lata madam is in your town, if I'm right. Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not
Actually,
aware, sir.
no, I left Phoenix, Chandraji, about 3 days back. I'm now in Bellingham, near Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Bellingham is Seattle, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So Seattle friends can meet you there.
Yeah, but tomorrow I'm leaving from Seattle back to New York, and then from New York to London. I'll be in UK for about 2-3 weeks, I think. And yeah, so a lot of travel the next few weeks also. But we had a nice session of full moon meditation with Preeti Prasad. at Phoenix in my sister's house. So she had brought along 2 or 3 other ladies, and Preeti also had done this, advanced meditation retreat at Sedona. So my sister and my brother-in-law, all of us joined, and we had this nice full moon meditation. It was very unexpected, but very nice experience. So nice that Buddha CEO is across the world. Wherever we go, we can connect with them, the members of Buddha CEO. So I'm in New York tomorrow, day after tomorrow, just for a few hours. If possible, I can connect. You gave me the contact of one person. Let me see if I can get in
Richa is
touch.
also there. Richa is very close there. Richa
Okay.
Srivastava.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We'll
Oh, hi.
contact you.
Please
Okay.
meet. Nidhi, madam, Richa, and then you, all of you must meet there.
Definitely. So,
And Ranjana is there. If you can get it, Ranjana is there. Please do. Of course, is there.
okay. We have a few hours from morning to around evening 3:30. We are free completely in New York. Then we catch the flight back to London.
Sure. Whatever works. That's great. Yes, Vishwanath. Thank you.
Definitely, sir. Like next time, I'll meet them to join the full
Yeah,
moon meditation.
I will connect my sister. I think I gave your number to my sister, and she can connect with you. Just a minute, she's here right now. I'll ask her and to come and say hi
I
to
know
you.
they must be knowing because both attended the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your experience, Vishwanath.
Yes, sir. Hi, this is Vishwanath from Phoenix, USA. So I joined Buddha CEO like 6 months back. So my experience, basically, like one of the experiences is like healing. So I had a severe eczema suffering for it's been like 2 years. I tried all the creams, everything, even all the tests basically, but it didn't went. Even I used the steroid creams, everything, but doctor told I need to live with this the entire life. I just need to apply the steroid creams. But after this meditation, I think it took like after 3 months, it started healing everything. So now I almost like 90% healed with my skin problem. And I have another issue, sir. Like I used to tell you, like regarding my acid reflux problem also, like it's almost like 70% is cured. It's been there for many years. So I'm changing my thought process as you mentioned.
What else?
Even my family also started doing meditation. My son, like 9-year-old son, so started seeing all the positive in my home. And after the Sedona retreat, sir, I'm doing like a long meditations, like even in the morning, like I used to start at 4 a.m. I used to do like a 2-hour meditation. So that really helped me. The Sedona retreat is really helped me to do longer meditation. Now I can do like 2 hour or 3 hour without any issue. I can sit continuously to be in that empty state. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. You know, these long meditations, we're going to start a 3-week or 6-week, 40-day long meditation program shortly. So morning 4 to 6, it'll be there. But of course, we have Amrit, which is 3-hour meditation for a week. But otherwise, there'll be a longer program as soon as this one is over. 2 hours everyday meditation will be there. A lot of alignment can come. A lot of healing can happen for those who take the challenge. 4 a.m. India time will start. But we'll announce the date.
I have one question, sir, regarding, I think yesterday someone was asking about some affirmation for the health. So we should, when we are affirming, right? I mean, we shouldn't say, you mentioned like we shouldn't say like any negative word, any disease name, basically, right? I mean, so let's say if we want to, in the meditation, if we want to affirm like any particular disease, right? I'm curing this disease. So we shouldn't mention the disease name? Like, how does that? Like, what do you suggest?
Okay. It's good to say my body is healing and all my organs are becoming better. My skin is great. Those may be better words than saying I'm healing my eczema, right? Or no, this or that, psoriasis. Okay, the whole idea being to not bring any memories, negative memories associated with it. Okay, if there's not much of that going, it is okay. Using the word doesn't matter. But if a lot of that is coming as a history, when you use that word, then might as well drop that word. Okay.
So try to avoid that word.
Yes,
Also.
yes. I would avoid where possible. Yes. But again, you're the best judge. If you feel saying that makes you feel better in terms of affirmation, that feeling comes because you are really attacking that eczema as a problem, that is okay. As long as you're not giving negative memory, you're pulling out negative memory when you use the word. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, no more eczema, sir. It's cleared already.
Okay, cool. But we have to remove
Yeah,
virtual backgrounds so you can be seen. And virtual background is there, only one is seen. Yes, and I'm seeing here on the screen we have Lataji with her sister.
Yeah, Chitra is here, my sister. Namaste, Chandra sir.
I'm saying you have to remove the virtual background.
Oh, virtual background.
You remove it, then it'll come clear. Otherwise, two people cannot be there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hi, madam.
Oh, hello, Vishwanath. Hello, Chandra sir. How are you all doing? Nice to see you.
How is your meditation going, madam?
Yeah, it's going very well, sir. We joined the 40-day program, and even before that, we've been doing meditation regularly after the retreat in Sedona, and we are really into it now. Thank you, sir.
And what benefits do you see? Why are you continuing?
I feel it's giving me a lot of calmness, and also it has helped me sleep better.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that the more I do it, I'll get more benefits. I mean, right now I'm not expecting much, so I just want to do it continuously. That's all.
Just want to do it. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Something is there. That's why we're drawn into it.
Yes, something is there, definitely.
Without expecting anything, without having a specific challenge, some of us get into it because something is there.
Correct.
Okay.
And last week we had a full moon meditation in our house with Preeti Prasad.
That's great, madam. With the Purnima, you have straight out the most powerful moon of the year. And you had meditations in that day. It's great.
Yeah, and my sister also was visiting. So it was really nice.
Vishwanath,
next time I'll let you know, Vishwanath, next month when we have the meditation for
Sure,
the...
madam. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll do together like full moon meditation.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Group is
Thank
formed.
you.
Please form that group there, Vishwanath.
Sure, sir. I will initiate the group.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, Ji. That was a very impromptu meeting. Kind of nice to connect with all of you.
Yes. You are connecting a lot of people, madam. Lataji.
Hope. Yes, sir. Sometime you should come down to Tamil Nadu also.
Yes, we are doing it, right? November.
Yes,
November,
yes.
your time that you make,
Yeah.
you will do. Will come.
We'll plan that. Yes. Yes, Chandraji.
Okay. Okay, friends. Thank you very much. We'll keep those 10 minutes extra. US finished the long weekend, isn't it? Did you finish long weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, today, sir. It's almost done.
Today. Okay. 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 So see you all then. So we'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you for joining today. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time with a new topic.